I've wanted to make a podcast for years. In fact, I created an episode in 2011. But like many people who start a podcast, I only created that one episode. It was about using technology in schools. It's a bit of a change now, but I'm very happy that I've come back to podcasting. I'm excited to celebrate 8 completed episodes with you. I've been inspired by the people I've interviewed, and I have several more interviews ready to go. I'll be sharing those with you in 2020. This podcast is about change after all, so it only seems fitting that I should change things up a bit. The next few episodes will follow a different format than you're used to. It'll just be me on mic, but the topic is the same, and we can still have some fun together. December is a busy month for me. Maybe it is for you too. I've had the pleasure of rediscovering my chosen home of Prague through 3 recent visitors. As I discussed with Ryan in episode 5, every time I get a new visitor, it helps me recognize how beautiful the city is that I'm living in. I'm looking forward to some more of that because I'm going to get a visit from 2 of my favorite people over the Christmas holidays. As I think of Christmas and the end of 2019, that inevitably brings up the new year, 2020. I really like the symmetry of that. 6 years ago, as I was preparing to move from Japan to Prague, I was sitting at dinner with 3 ladies, my best friends in Japan, the people that I spend the most time with. It was our farewell dinner, and so I had the great idea that we should meet again in Japan in 2020. Why 2020? Because why not? Often, when I don't know how to weigh all the pros and cons when making a decision, something I discussed with Emily in episode 6, I approach it from the angle of why not? Visiting Japan is one of the things that I have planned for 2020. It's true that 2019 isn't done, but I do have several things tentatively scheduled for 2020. I'm also planning to take some time to consider what other changes I'd like to make in my life. As I first discussed with Bogdan in episode 2, change requires a level of self-awareness. Then with Annie in episode 4, we talked about how difficult this self-awareness can be and how we sometimes sacrifice it to social or cultural expectations. Awareness doesn't happen automatically. It does require some effort. Even when we're self-aware, we can sometimes wonder if our choices are the right one. Something that both Lucia in episode 8 and I struggle with. Today, I'm sharing 2 resources with you to help you learn about yourself. These 2 resources provide the framework for you to take a concrete step towards choice and freedom so you can act with confidence and conviction. The first resource I learned about from Adam Grant. I recently heard him on 2 different podcasts, The Tim Ferriss Show and Experts on Experts with Dax Shepard. It's a 17-minute TED Talk and it's by an occupational therapist, Tasha Eurich. If for some reason you don't like video, you can also read the transcript to learn how to increase your self-awareness with one simple fix. This TED Talk is my introduction to her work, so if you're familiar with her, please share in the comments. I really enjoyed this TED Talk. I was surprised how rare self-awareness is until she explained that we ask the wrong questions. If you have ever asked yourself why a relationship broke up, why things are different than how you'd like them to be, why your significant other doesn't understand you, why you're stuck, and any of a long list of possible questions, this talk could flip a switch for you. I really like that phrase, as brought up by Praveen in episode 7. In that episode, he also shares 2 additional resources that can help you with your mindset. The second resource is a blog post, podcast, and questionnaire from Chalene Johnson. I encourage you to read Why Are You Here and What Idea to Focus On, and listen to her podcast. It's only 21 minutes long, but it's full of gems. I first learned about Chalene several years ago. I think it was when I was living in Japan that I started doing some of her exercise videos. And I've followed a lot of her work from that time. I don't always agree with everything that she shares, but I do find her to be very smart, and I appreciate that she generously shares information with her readers and her listeners. Chalene has 2 podcasts, The Chalene Show and Build Your Tribe. On The Chalene Show, she discusses health, fitness, self-improvement, beauty, family, etc. The second podcast, Build Your Tribe, is hosted with her son, Brock Johnson. They discuss strategies and share tips for entrepreneurs, freelancers, side hustlers, or anyone who is interested in social media and marketing. I could have chosen from several different episodes to share with you today. I picked this one in particular because it introduces the My Thing questionnaire, which has many great what questions. And this connects right back to Tasha Eurich's TED Talk. Even if you're not a freelancer, or even if you're not actively working on creating passive income, the questions will help you develop your awareness, your self-awareness. That's how I used them. It's interesting to me that I've asked myself many of these same questions over and over again in my life. A few years back, when I was trying to decide if it was time for me to change careers after teaching full-time for 14 years, I asked myself many of these questions. Again, I came back to them when deciding to start this podcast. I also asked my friends for advice on what I'm good at or what they think might work. Maybe you want to change something in your personal life or in your professional life. What I really like about this questionnaire is that it relates to both areas. But even if it seems too much for you right now, I suggest that you save it and then start with these 3 questions. What brings you joy when you're doing it? What did you enjoy doing as a child that you've lost along the way? What can you do on a regular basis to add a bit of joy to your life and to serve humankind? Note that you do need to submit your email address to receive the questionnaire. Basically, that means that you're subscribing to Chalene's email list. You might be excited about that if her topics appeal to you, but if not, you can unsubscribe to the mailing list at the end of the email where she shares the questionnaire with you. Do you have some additional resources to share that helped you develop self-awareness? If you do, I would be so grateful if you would share them with our community. I'd also love to know if you found either of these 2 resources to be useful. Or maybe you already know what your thing is. Either way, please share this episode with friends or family members who you think it will touch, and share your thing with us. One way to do that is by joining the Changes Big and Small Facebook group. I'd like to limit this initial group to a few insiders so that we can learn from each other, support each other, and build a strong community that we can expand. Once I reach this limit, I will create a wait list. If you've made it this far in this podcast, you deserve a bonus, and I have one for you. Daniel Pink summarizes 2 questions that can change your life. If you want additional gems, you can read his entire book, Drive. I read the book more than 7 years ago, and these 2 questions have really stuck with me. The video is embedded in the show notes, and it's only 2 minutes long, so don't miss it. I'm so grateful for you for joining me for another episode of Changes Big and Small. As always, remember, you can take that first step today. Have a wonderful day, everybody.